guys, it's Megan. I am just playing around with makeup. It was so fun. I did this eye look that I really like how it turned out. It took, like, since I'm just playing, I just took as much time as I wanted, and I mostly used the Makeup by Mario palette from Anastasia, sorry, I always say it wrong, from 2016, I think it is, and it's just like, oh, it's all those beautiful shades, and I used so many of them just to, I don't know, I just was having fun. And I used this lipstick that I got a sample of, but I threw out the packaging. It's an Estee Lauder Pure Envy lipstick, and I used this one on the end, but I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty. It's like a rosewood type of color, if I had to name it. But I did like a really warm look. It's Friday after work, and I was just like, I just started to play with makeup, and I haven't done that in so long. I feel like now that I have weekends to do what I want, I feel so inspired and so free and so excited just to like relax and just go with the flow. And yesterday I downloaded the Headspace, I think that's what it's called. Let me double check. It's an app for meditation. I believe, yes, Headspace. And I didn't buy, like, you can buy a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription or a lifetime subscription for $400. I think that's like, you have to be a meditation, like, addict to get that. But just to center myself, either throughout the day, they have like a 1-minute breathe meditation, and sometimes I don't even like listen to it because I can't listen to music at work, which like drives me crazy, but I'll just like start the meditation and just like deeply and slowly breathe for 1 minute. And I've only done it since yesterday, and I really enjoy it. And I did it, there's like a bedtime one that I did before I went to sleep last night, and I'm very like stressed and like anxious, and my mind is always going all the time, and that makes me who I am, but it also doesn't always allow me to relax. So that breathe 1 minute thing is great in the middle of the workday when things out of my control are just going wrong constantly, and that's with any job, any person's life. There's always so much stuff that is out of your control that just like drives you crazy and like can ruin your day. But I'm trying to really just be okay with the things that happen, and obviously you guys know it's not easy right now with the breakup and stuff, but I'm content about it. And even though I'm heartbroken about it, I am at peace with what has happened, and that's how I want to be with everything that happens in my life. And I'm honestly surprised with how well I'm doing, and how even though I miss Michael so much, I'm feeling really excited about the life that I can choose to make however I want it and not base it on someone else. And that was a decision I was making, to base it on him, but now I have to rely on myself, and I have to make decisions only for myself, and that's very scary but very empowering and very exciting. So I just feel like me playing with this makeup, it reminds me of when I was in high school and the very beginning of college, and I just did this just for fun, and most of the time I would be talking in my mirror like I was doing a tutorial, and that was way before I had a YouTube channel, and it just makes me feel really, I don't know, makes me feel really happy. And I was using my Chanel mirror to look up close, and now of course the sun is really going down, but I could see, like, oh my gosh, it was so awesome. I discovered this like or I did this technique, I guess you would call it, but this little brush in the Anastasia palette is really nice. It has like a dense crease brush and then a like shader, but it also can go in the crease. So what I did was I put a little bit of shadow on the end and then placed it right at like my lash line and then just like swept it up without, because I have hooded eyes, so I just left it there and then just like brushed it where I wanted for that darkest color to be, and I really like how that effect turned out. It just gave it exactly the darkness that I wanted. It like blended out the edges perfectly. It was awesome. So this little brush I always keep in this palette, even though most brushes that come with palettes I feel like are useless, but this one is definitely really awesome. And I just like redid everything. I redid, oh my god, my foundation and my mascara, and I put water, eyeliner on my waterline and my tight line, which I usually don't do, and in a few hours, or in an hour or a few minutes, I don't even know, I'm gonna take all of this off, but it was just so much fun to do, and I found an eye look that I really like, and this lip color is really pretty. So yeah, if you guys haven't played with your makeup in a while, do it. I feel like I want to take this off and like start playing again, because there's so much stuff that I don't even scratch the surface of the looks that I could do, because I just am so like boring, I guess, and just like always doing the same thing because I'm rushing in the morning. I don't wake up with enough time, and I would much rather sleep than do my makeup, so I'm okay with that. But now I feel like I might experiment with different looks, and that is really, really cool to me. That's very exciting. And I washed all my makeup brushes on my snow day on Wednesday, and I cleaned a lot of this stuff up. I still have a lot of work to do, as I'm sure you can see behind me, but Rachel is coming home this weekend, which I'm always thrilled about, so I can't wait to see her. And I think we're gonna see Black Panther tomorrow as a family, which I've already seen and I loved. I love the girl power in that movie. It just makes me so excited. And Wrinkle in Time came out today as well, which has Mindy Kaling in it, and I love her to death. So I really want to see that soon. And yeah, I've been tempted to buy concert tickets and stuff, but I really just talked myself out of all of them, which is a big change than how I used to just always be like, you want to see them, just go, like what's the problem? And I probably will see some of these concerts, but the one, it's not even a concert, but I really want to see Chris Angel. I have been like just mystified by Chris Angel since I was in high school, and he's coming to the casino near me for like one night, and I'm like, he's not in Las Vegas anymore. I don't know how much longer he's going to be performing, like maybe he's gonna perform forever, but it's just really cool for him to come so close. So I'm gonna see if my mom wants to go. And yeah, I don't know why, I just find him so cool, or at least I used to. I don't follow him anymore, but I was like, oh my god, my high school self would be all over this, so I kind of want to do that. But yeah, I'm getting really excited for the A Day to Remember concert, which me and Alyssa are going to in 1 week. I can't believe that's already 1 week away. I've been studying their music because I know some of their like most famous songs, but I don't know all of their songs, so I'm really trying to study their set list. And one of you guys was like, I can't believe you're like into A Day to Remember, and I think it is just so surprising. When me and Alyssa saw them in Hershey 2 years ago, this is one of my favorite memories. We get like so into everything, but especially singing and concerts and dancing and stuff. So we are like hardcore screamoing and like headbanging, and these guys that were around us like turned and stared at us because we don't seem like we would be those people, and it's just so funny, and I hope that that happens again, because it just, I don't know, for me, I always get excited when someone doesn't assume that I would be into something, and I can kind of just like prove that it doesn't really matter who you are, what you look like, you can be into anything, and that just was like the perfect summation of that, of like, yeah, I'm a crazy screamo person sometimes, but I'm also like a Taylor Swift fan and all these other fans. I don't know, I just think that's really cool. So yeah, but I think probably tonight I might do a face mask. I don't know, I might ask Rachel to do a face mask with me, but either way, oh my gosh, loud car outside. I'm just glad that it's Friday. This day was all over the place, and some good, some bad, but it's finally time to relax, which, oh my god, relaxation is my #1 favorite thing. I have my PJ pants on as usual. I'm surprised I still have my bra on, but oh my god, you guys, it's just so nice to hang out with you. And even though, like, sometimes I get like, not self-conscious, but I guess like I get aware of what I'm doing, that I'm literally in my house by myself, but I feel like I'm talking to you. And I know I've talked to you guys about this before, but sometimes it's a really weird feeling. Like, I'm literally talking to no one right now, like in reality, but I'm talking to you like in the future. I don't know. It's a crazy, awesome thing, but sometimes it just is like a mind fuck. So yeah, I just had that like consciousness of doing that. But yeah, so I just wanted to chat with you because I was having fun with makeup, which I haven't done in a while, and I really want to get back into doing get ready with me's, which I always enjoyed doing on weekends, but I kind of got off that bandwagon, so I want to start doing that again. And yeah, I just feel really good just going with the flow of whatever I feel like doing each day, and that is something I haven't done in a long time. Like, during the week, I would just do what I wanted, but I would always be like really looking forward to the weekend and like all these plans that I would have. Now I look at my calendar and like half of me is like, this is pathetic. You have nothing on your calendar for months. But the other half of me is like, dude, finally you have some time to do whatever you want. Like, literally for pretty much every month I would be booked 2 months in the future. That is how crazy I am and my schedule was, and that was fine. I loved doing that, but also I can see the toll that it took just on my soul and on like not being able to relax, not being able to spend as much quality time as I would have liked with my family and my friends. And now I get to really look at my priorities, and of course priorities change as different things come into your life, but right now I am really seeing that I want to prioritize my family and my friends who have been there for me no matter what. Like, even when I don't put them first, they're still there for me when I need them, and that is such a gift and a blessing. So I'm really thankful about that. And I don't know what, like, this is like a totally different thing, but we only have, I think, 3 or 4 more Top Chef episodes, me and my mom. We're almost done catching up, and last night was the finale, so I'm really trying not to see spoilers, because we're on, what we have left is the final 4. So we know who the final 4 are, and we saw who came back from Last Chance Kitchen. We caught up on that, and then now I think there's 3 or 4 episodes in the finale to get to the last 2 people. So this season makes me really want to go to Colorado. It's so cool how they do a different city every season, and I've just been a Top Chef fan for so long, and watching it now that I actually cook and that I've been to incredible restaurants locally in different cities around the world, it is so much more real to me. I can like certain ingredients, obviously I have no idea what they are like, but when they show certain techniques or if they show certain foods, I'm like, oh my god, I've had that, or I know what that is. It's just a really cool thing for me as what I would call a foodie. I really am into the art of food and just appreciating how something that you consume can be not only like physically nourishing, but like emotionally and creatively nourishing is so amazing. And I don't know, I love food and I would love to be in the food industry. Like, the more that I've thought about it, I'm like, this would be so cool to like do restaurant reviews or different things like that. And that might be something that I incorporate in my channel over like the time that I'm on YouTube, because you guys know I've incorporated cooking as I've gotten into that, and that has been really rewarding. And I never thought that I would be into cooking. I never thought that it would make me feel the way that it does, and I still am pretty critical about myself. I don't like a lot of the things that I make, or I don't love a lot of the things that I make, but I have gotten a lot more confident in my own abilities to put flavors together. And I don't know, it's just a really cool experience growing up. Like, I feel like that sounds so dumb, but I'm really loving getting to know myself, and I feel like every day, every year, I get closer to myself and discover new things that I never knew that I could be good at or that I could enjoy. Like when we went skiing, I was really proud of myself that not only could I do it, and I obviously fell a shitload, but the last time that we went down the bunny slope, I didn't fall at all. And I felt so proud about that, and so good that something that really scared me, like I really didn't want to go skiing. I would have definitely said no if it was when me and Michael weren't together. He always pushed me to do things that scared me, and I really appreciate that about him. And just like proving to yourself that you can do something and that you can enjoy something that you thought would be awful is very exciting and very fun. So yeah, I have so many feelings, you guys. Like every second is like a different feeling and they're all extreme, and it's an interesting time right now, but I overall am very positive, and I feel like it's going to be a long road for my heart to heal, but I know in my mind that things are absolutely fine and things are only going to get better. And even when I am just like crying and I just feel sad like a lot, I let myself feel sad, or I let myself feel mad and rant, or I just let myself feel. And that, I think, to me, and just knowing myself how I've been for the past 25 years, this is a really big step at emotional maturity, and just being so in tune with myself and just allowing myself to feel and not being scared of, I can't feel sad because I won't move on. Like, I need to feel sad so I can move on. And I'm just really, even though I'm sad, I'm very happy right now, and it's such a contradictory just mix of emotions, but yeah, this is how I'm feeling lately. So I didn't realize that I would be so chatty. I feel like at work I never talk, and so then I just kind of explode afterwards sometimes. But yeah, this weekend I'm probably going to watch Jessica Jones. Season 2 came out yesterday. That is really cool. I'm really excited about that. And I'm just gonna enjoy my time, and I hope that you guys have a really amazing weekend. Thanks so much for everything, your support, your kind words. My camera totally died, but just you being here means the absolute world to me. And like I've said before, I know there's so many more people out there that watch me that don't comment, that I don't know who you are, but I know that you're there, and I really, really appreciate, even if you never comment or never say a word to me, I just really appreciate your presence and you being here. And for those that do comment and do message me, thank you so much. It's always like a starstruck moment when I see someone took the time to comment, but I don't comment a lot on videos, so I know how many people like don't do that, even though they like love to watch a person. So thank you guys, no matter how you show that you are here for me, that you are watching and you are here, and I just really, really appreciate that. So sorry about switching to my iPhone, but whatever, that's life. And I just hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Let me know if you're up to anything fun or if you're doing absolutely nothing. I would love to hear about it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.